Okay, so we're on to practice problem B, 1/2 x squared plus 6x plus 10. You'll notice over on the right, we've got the same thing as before. I've got my answer right here, so please check. You got it right, fantastic. If not, maybe watch the solution. And as you're watching the solution, maybe if you see a hint where it's like, ooh, that's the part where I messed up, go ahead and pause it there and try and complete the rest of the problem on your own. With that in mind, I'm going to start same as before, parentheses around the x's. I'm then going to take my problem and I need to take this number in front of x squared and pull it out in front. Easy enough here. When I pull the 1/2 out, that first term becomes an x squared. Where it gets tricky again is this second number right here. My guess, some of you wrote a 3 and then you had a decimal and you weren't sure what to do. But again, think about checking 1/2 of what number is 6. I'm not taking 1/2 of 6. I'm taking 1/2 of a number to get to 6. So when I pull that 1/2 out, this spot right here actually becomes a plus 12x. Right? Because if I distribute this 1/2 back, 1/2 of 12 is 6. So now that we've made that distinction, we take our 12. 12 over 2 is 6. 6 squared is 36. So my perfect number to plug in is going to be the number 36. Y equals 1/2 x squared plus 12x plus 36. If I add my 36, I need to subtract my 36, and then the plus 10 on the outside. These first three terms are going to factor nicely. 1/2 x plus 6 squared. The 6 coming from up above, slash we're just factoring. Two numbers I multiply to 36 and add to 12. Well, that pair of numbers is going to be 6 and 6 again. Hence, x plus 6 squared. And then the minus 36 comes straight down, as does the plus 10. Same as before. All I got to do to clean this up is to take that 1/2 and distribute it to both pieces. In so doing, I now have the following. Y equals 1/2 x plus 6 squared, and then 1/2 of 36 is 18 plus 10. Combining the last two, I get y equals 1/2 x plus 6 squared. 18 and 10 make a minus 8. And there is the complete second solution. Same as before, same steps. Gets a little tricky with that 1/2 in front in terms of pulling out the right value. But otherwise, it's the same steps to get from our original equation down to vertex or graphing form.